Welcome back, beer tubers. Time to take a look at a Founders beer. It's been a while since I reviewed anything from Founders. We're going to look at Curmudgeon, their Old Ale. 9.8% 50 IBU beer. They say on the bottle it's an old ale brewed with molasses and oak aged. So the date on the bottle rubbed off, so I don't know how old this beer is, but it poured out with about a finger head, which is dissipated down to just a light white kind of trace. A lot of alcohol legs. It's actually pretty clear. There's a bit of haze. You can tell it's a bottle conditioned beer. There's some yeast floating around. Carbonation's pretty good, but it's kind of a dark orange with some nice red notes to it. So maybe a little on the lighter side for most old ales out there. Let's get the aroma. First thing that hits me is dark fruits, and then followed by that oak. You're getting that oak tannin, a little bit of vanilla coming through. Some earthiness in there as well. 50 IBUs is quite a bit for an old ale. A lot of caramel notes. Caramel colored raisins is kind of what the biggest note. A little bit of plum and fig in there as well. You know, you pick up a touch of molasses. They must be using maybe a lighter molasses. A little bit of like a floral note. There's like a little bit of a red berry note in there as well. Let's dig in. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's a great beer. It's big sweet beer. There's some lingering sweetness, but it does dry out quite a bit in the back end thanks to the oak and the alcohol. 12 ounces is probably enough for like a beer like this. Alcohol is well hidden as well. Up front, get a ton of caramel notes, toffee, big sweet bready notes, biscuity tones to it. Just big sweetness midway through. Start to pick up those darker fruits. A little bit of like a cherry, sort of like almost just some kind of generic red berry character might be coming from the yeast. Then you have the raisin, fig, plum elements. Those dark fruits show up midway through. So the sweetness up front and then the middle of the beer carries over through most of the end of the beer as well. It does dry out thanks to the alcohol, picking up some of those oak tannins, a little bit of vanilla character, just an earthiness in there as well, maybe come from the hops, I'm not sure. But the finish is on the sweeter side. It's got a lot of caramel flavors in the aftertaste, but it's still pretty drinkable stuff. It's not overly cloying, just thanks to the drying out at the back end. It almost goes too sweet. But you pick up a little bit of the molasses the more you drink it, but you know, it's probably just more of an alcohol boost for this type of beer. It's a little different than Curmudgeon's Better Half, where I believe they put this beer into used CBS barrels or something like that. That beer is very, very, very sweet. So this one though it's an excellent beer. We'll go A- on this one. I'm really enjoying it. Not quite up there with the top tier old ales. It's, you know, it drinks, I mean, it's pretty close to just straight up barley wine. You know, old ales, barley wines I know are pretty close, but you know, it kind of lacks that kind of leathery sort of character you can get in some of the old ales out there. But I like that they put the oak in there, that it's oak aged. That really helps set this beer apart from some of the other ones. So that's going to wrap it up for Curmudgeon from Founders. Till next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.